Hey guys, what's up? It's Anastasia again. It is probably 2 o'clock in the morning right now. Doesn't everybody else have that urge to start cleaning their room, doing their hair, doing makeup at random times in the middle of the night? That's me just now. It's been a while since I posted on YouTube because I've been going through classes and getting used to my new schedule going around. So more than likely I should be posting on Fridays from now on. So in this video today, I am doing all about my tattoos and my piercings vlog. Me with piercings, I do it with an impulse. Okay, so I'm going to start off with piercings right now. And so my very first piercing I ever got were my lobes whenever I was around 6 months. And that's when I got my ears pierced for the first time. I was supposed to do that 3 months, but because my ears were super tiny, that they had to wait until I was 6 months to actually get them pierced professionally. My second piercings were the seconds, and I still have them right now, just I don't have any earrings to put in right now. But I got those whenever I was turning 15. My third piercings were my third lobe, so they go all up in a row. I still have them as well. And those are on each ear, so in total those are 6 piercings so far. It was January around sometime that I got my 8th pierce, and it's this little part of the ear right there. But I had that on this ear, and I'll put a picture right here of what a 8th is so you guys can understand it. I've had that for a while, and it was a really long time for it to heal because it was a cartilage piercing, and so it took a long time for that to heal. But then back in June is whenever I started getting faint headaches on the left side of my head, the part where I didn't have the other date. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna go get the other one pierced. Here I am, there's 8 piercing. At one point, my date on this side, it fell out while I was asleep. And I didn't know it until 2 days later. This one never healed. Not healed in any way because it was still bleeding, it was still disgusting. So I was just like, I'm gonna change out the piercing. I tried to change it out and it just did not want to go through. My ear was so swollen, did not want to go through. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I don't care. So I am back down to 6 piercings. Whenever I went and I got my industrial bar, it's probably been about a week since I got it pierced. And yeah, I really like it. While I was getting that one pierced, I thought, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get another piercing. So I got my tragus, which is this one right there. Tragus or tragus? I don't know how to say it, but it's that little one right there. That is now 9 piercings. I have 9 piercings. I would have had 11 if I kept my dates, but it's just one of them didn't want to work out, the other one fell out in my sleep. So that's all. My lobe piercings, the pain wasn't very bad because I was 6 months old when I got my first ones done, so I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. I was a baby. I don't know what I felt. The summer going into my senior year, that I was at a tennis camp, and I saw a girl with her third holes pierced, and I was just like, I really like how that looks. I want that. I went into my summer house, found our sewing kit, took out needles, I got a lighter, I got rubbing alcohol, and I found some earrings. Now y'all could probably guess what happened next. She pierced it, left the needle in there for 30 minutes, would rotate it, slide it back and forth a few times, and then we took it out and we shoved the earring in. Now have you ever seen a sewing needle? The sewing needles are super thin compared to an earring. And that's where I messed up because I didn't know that. Now going on to my date, this one right here, it just actually felt like someone pushed their thumb inside my ear and was just pushing so much on it when she was shoving the needle through. And I really didn't feel anything. Now this one, it wasn't very bad. It was just how she was yanking my ear around to try and get the jewelry in is where it hurt. Most painful one ever would have to be my industrial bar, because it's been a week after and I still feel it bruise, like from here, like this part of my ear up, it feels. The things that got me on my tragus and my industrial was the popping noise my cartilage made. So, on to my tattoos. I actually have only 2 tattoos, and I've only had 2 tattoos since May, so probably about 4 months. The first tattoo I ever got really done was for my mom, and I'm gonna put like a picture right here. I'll put a picture right here so you can see. These arrows represent me and my mom. So like I was saying, they're creative arrows with the designs and how pretty they are. That describes me, because I'm a creative person. I am very creative, hands-on. I create a bunch of things, and that just represents me. And it's with my favorite colors, and it has white in it. I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but it has my favorite color, a teal blue. While the other arrow represents my mom, and it has a bunch of other like little triangles, meaning like arrows, because she always tries to point me in a certain path. And her favorite colors are purple and blue. So that's what describes her. And the Roman numerals is her birthday, February 5th, 1963. And the other tattoo that I have, and it is on my ribs, it reminds me a lot of my dad, because he goes fishing, and with the fishing line it spells out dad. And my dad, he loves fishing, and I'm actually going to add on more to this tattoo and add like a little paw print and the name Jack, because my dad goes fishing with his dog Jack. And I really didn't feel pain on the back of my neck, like whoever, like, because I do have this, I have an undercut on my hair, so guys, if like you go to the barber shop and they start shaving the back of your head, and like if they like barely like touch the back of your head a little bit, and like you feel that little bit vibrating and like feels like a little sharp, it kind of feels like that, but on the back of my neck. It just felt like scratching. Like, I wouldn't say as bad as a catch scratch, I would say a little bit less pain than that. So it wasn't that bad. My ribs were the most painful thing that I felt. Say if these are my ribs. Now if she was like going over here, it didn't hurt. Right here, didn't hurt. But in between my ribs, where she was going in between there, it hurt so bad. The outline wasn't bad. The shading, it felt like it could have been a 4th degree burn. In my mind, it actually felt like she had a lighter and she was rubbing it back and forth on my ribs while the needles were stabbing me. It felt like I was getting burned. It felt like I was getting branded. I am getting more tattoos. I am probably gonna get more piercings. That's all I've got about my tattoos and piercings. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time in the next video. And if you would like, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I'll put the links somewhere right here or in the description below. Like this video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time in my next video. See you guys. Love y'all.